Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and Ronnie is back with his brand KITH and the ASICS team on a new collaboration. I have had these for a moment, but I'm really excited to talk about the three that I picked up. These are the ASICS GT2160s, and this is the green Goblin color scheme. We've got Spiderman and Venom as well. Let's take a quick sneak peek at those. Welcome back, everyone, to another unboxing and styling segment. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these unboxing and reviews. Today we are going to be talking about one of the most anticipated sneaker drops of 2024, and I feel like this definitely made a lot of people's list. It was kind of strange because it's a capsule that made people's list, not just one particular sneaker. So we're going to go through the three sneakers that I picked up from this collection. One was part of the pack, one was individual, and then we'll jump into size and fit of these, followed by how I styled each colorway, and then we'll conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So let's jump right into it. For those of you who are huge Marvel fans, then you probably know Ronnie has been having close ties with the Marvel team in dropping different collaborations, specifically at San Diego Comic-Con, which this will be the second year that I was actually on the ground able to break the news of what he was going to be releasing at the actual convention center. So this was really cool that I was able to get three different pairs. It was nice to actually see those pairs in hand as well versus images. So as far as these three go, definitely let me know in the comments which is your favorite out of the three. But as you can see, I've already got one of the comics placed here. Each of these came with a specific comic. This one unfortunately only came with one, which we'll open up and reveal to you. We'll see as well what the rarity is for each of these, but we'll start out with Team Goblin. So Goblin's character definitely resonates these really cool green vibes, and I just love the way that they did this really just cool ombre effect on the side paneling of the sneaker. So we'll start off with the front of the toe box here. We've got that same gradient effect on the tongue and this nice kind of pop of lighter green hues, almost kind of a yellowish green as well that you're kind of seeing on the tongue here. And we've got ASICS branding on top of some yellow, some metallic silver, and purple. And then we do have this nice little lace lock system here in that pop of green with cream laces. You do get three different colorway options as well. So if you do want to do a lace swap, you have white, you have this evergreen tone, or you've got this kind of really cool mountain-esque looking black and neon yellow to add more of a pattern to the mix. All right, so let's take a look at those details and we'll move along to the side paneling. All right, so wrapping around the side panels, this is where we've got that gradient effect that I talked about in the beginning, but we do have some really cool ASICS brandings on the side paneling in that metallic silver, which is outlined in that pop of green. On the back, we've got Marvel on one side and Fieg on the other, with some nice different textures. We've got this really nice tumbled silver underneath here. The GT2160 branding is on the side of the heel here on the lateral side of the sneaker, and again, the same kind of textures and color schemes as we saw on the medial. This is really nice though, how they kind of gave this Pantheon little snake pattern for the side paneling, which I think again just matches the character perfectly. Then one of the cooler parts of the sneaker is the interior. So we've got Green Goblin on the inside, and it looks like it is actually two different collages of him. So we'll pull those out and you'll be able to take a look, but we do have the KITH and ASICS branding on each. As we work our way down to the midsole, we've got just a nice off-white tone, which is kind of an oatmeal finish with some purple and green. You're seeing those same exact colors with a little bit of black on the bottom for the outsole. All right, so now I want to kind of take a look at the packaging of this, because I just think that Ronnie really killed it with the packaging like he usually does with Marvel collaborations. So you can see here, the sneakers actually came inside of this Ziploc, and it's got the KITH branding with Marvel Villains on the front, collector footwear with all the different villain characters on the outside. And then as far as the packaging goes, look at how beautiful this box is. So again, we've got the Marvel Villains collector footwear in gold, and it just has this really luxurious kind of look and feel to it with Magneto on the bottom there, Silver Surfer on the top. But we've got every villain kind of surrounding this box, which is very, very cool. And that is actually just the sleeve of the box. So let me actually take the sleeve off so that you can see how much cooler the inside of the box is. So just as though I thought the sleeve was the coolest part, this is actually even better. Definitely looks like a comic book on the inside, but just a really nice box. I kind of want to just show you the inside of it so you can kind of see how nice it is on the internal portion as well. But just really well done. This box is just beautiful, and it's one of those boxers that I feel like looks like it should go on the wall with the sneaker itself. But let me just kind of give you a turnaround of the box so you can see all the different graphics from all the different villains. And then inside of my specific box, I'm gonna actually set this down off to the side here. I got this comic book. So this looks like Dr. Doom is what we got. So typically with the Green Goblin, I was really hoping to get a Green Goblin comic, but unfortunately I got Dr. Doom, which is not as rare as the different variants. This one is pretty common actually, unfortunately. So that was a wah moment, but still really cool to have this comic inside. So moving on to the double pack. The double pack is such a cool package. Look at how cool this is with the double stacked layering here. It was such a cool box to see in person on the grounds at San Diego Comic-Con, but having this just at my apartment is even cooler. So again, this came as a double pack, and as far as it goes, let me just move the Green Goblin off to the side, and I want to show you what that looks like from the front. So it's basically like you have two kind of drawers here. And then I saved the packaging on the inside, which is the same as the Green Goblin packaging, which each of these come in. The top says the Amazing Spider-Man on the side of the box there. So the details on this are insane. You've got details everywhere, including on the side panels of this box. And then on the bottom where we have Venom, you're gonna have Venom on the side as well. You can kind of see that logo there. And then again, the same additional packaging. The part that is even cooler, it's kind of like a secret hidden compartment, is this right here. So this is where they store the comic inside, which I'm gonna take out, and then we'll talk about the grading of this one. For this package, you get one comic, and we have the Venom in the blue colorway. So I actually just pulled up kind of the grading that they've got here for how rare each comic is. I didn't get the rarest, which is kind of a bummer, but you know what? This one's not so bad. So this is 7.2% rare, which I guess is second to the least rarest of them all, but pretty happy to have this one because I feel like it does match the sneaker perfectly for Venom. It's the most blue of all the comics. So we'll start off with talking about the Venom silhouette. So again, this is the GT 2160, and it has similar kind of gradient effects to the Green Goblin. This time it's in the bluer shades. So we've got a nice midnight blue for the toe box. And as far as the tongue goes, we've got that really cool gradient from dark blue to light blue, and the ASICS branding on top here with black laces. And as far as laces go, you do get 2 additional pairs of laces. So you get this light blue, or you can get this 2-tone one with a little bit of a pattern on it in white and black. So let's take a look at those details, then move along to the side paneling. So on the side paneling, we've got the really cool, again, just dark to light blue gradient. And then the ASICS branding is in this nice pop of bright blue and black. As we work our way to the back, we've got the Marvel branding here in red. And then let's see what we've got. We've got the Fieg as well, same as the Green Goblin on the back. And then the same gradient effect on the lateral side with the GT 2160. On the interior, we do have a really cool image of Venom on the insole with both KITH and ASICS branding, and each are different on the insole, which is really cool. I'm gonna have to take those out to show you. All right, so working our way to the bottom, we've got just a simple black midsole with some light blue on the back of the heel there. And then on the bottom, we've got the light blue and black with a little bit of transparency in between here. Right, last but not least, Spider-Man. So of course, a lot of you probably really wanted this because you wanted the Spider-Man color scheme, which, as you can see, very reminiscent of Spider-Man. We've got this cool gradient effect again on the front of the toe box where it goes from light to darker shades of this red. Then we've got cream laces with ASICS on the top. And we do have 3 different colorway options for your lace set. So you've got that multicolored red lace, the white, and blue. All right, now working our way to the side panels, we've got the gradient effect, some silver and blue for the ASICS branding, and then we've got the Marvel and Fieg on the back of the heel there, and then the GT 2160 on the side paneling with the same gradient. And then on the interior, we've got Spider-Man himself on the insole, and again, just 2 different looks for Spider-Man on the inside. the midsole is completed with this off-white tone and some red and blue, and then we're getting those same color hues except for some added black for the outsole. As far as the entire capsule collection that released, these were not the only pairs to release. These were the GT2160 ASICS pairs, but there were two other silhouettes that dropped. So we had the Silver Surfer, which was one of my favorites, the Gel Keanu 14s, and then we did have the Magnetos, which were the Gel 1130s. All right, so let's take a look at all of these different things that we looked at, and then we'll jump into size and fit. All right, so as far as size and fit for the GT2160, I typically go true size. I do have high arch narrow feet, and I do feel like ASICS tend to fit narrow feet a little bit better because they are kind of narrow when you look at the actual shape and form of the sneaker itself. So do take that into consideration when you're trying to figure out and find the perfect fit for you. All right, so now let's jump into styling. Again, just really cool different colorway options. They're so different, these three, so I really had fun dressing these up. For the green Goblin, kept it pretty simple and all black to make this nice pop of gradient yellow to green really stand out. So for that look, I wore some just simple black leggings and a quarter zip top that was a nice sweatshirt. Then for the Spiderman blue, I decided to switch this one up a little bit, and I went with a striped blazer that matched with some pants and a white t-shirt underneath for a more kind of dressier feel. For the Venom, I decided to wear a black leather blazer, and then for the pants, I just wore some wide-legged denim pants. All right, now let's conclude with how much these are going for on the resale market. So if you're looking for a great Christmas gift option, this may be something that you may have to get for any of those Marvel fans out there. So as far as the price point goes, so this double-decker box costs $350. So everything included with that comic is going up to $600. And some, depending on the size range, are actually going a little bit below. And then for the green goblins, these retailed at $175 and they're currently going between $170 to $300, again, depending on your size. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. Again, congrats to anybody who's able to cop a pair of these. I think that this is one of Ronnie's coolest collaborations he's done with Marvel so far. So really excited to see what he may or may not be releasing, I guess, at San Diego Comic-Con in 2025. But that is it for this episode. Again, thank you so much for joining. If you haven't already hit that subscribe, be sure to do it on the way out and give this video a thumbs up. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We'll catch you all next episode.